Hey guys, it's me again, Diane from Divas Creative Expressions. Sorry, I have to have a drink. It's so warm, and I am going to. This is the tree from earlier. It's been outside. It's dried now, more than enough for me to put some resin on. So I'm going to actually resin this baby, make it nice and shiny. I'm going to add some glitter. Oh, sorry, I was so thirsty. Okay, so I've got my counterculture DIY resin here. So I'm just going to mix a bit of this. I should totally be wearing a mask, and I'm not. I should put one on though. Okay, so I'll just get this ready and then I'll put on my mask and I'll sound like Darth Vader. But gotta protect your lungs. So I'm going to mix up 4 tablespoons. Oh, actually, okay, so I'm gonna mix up just under 6 tablespoons. This is a resin epoxy. It's 2-part. All right, I mixed up just over 6 tablespoons. I've got some little squeeze bottles that I'm planning on putting these in. It makes it a lot easier. I'm gonna put the tiniest little bit of this one. There we go. Okay, so for this, I will need my gloves and my mask. So, as per normal, I'm not 100% prepared for this, so bear with me guys for a second. All right, at least I'll get my gloves ready. It's very hot. I've been outside, I've been pouring some more trees, and I poured my pumpkins, but I'm gonna let them cure. Or not cure, dry, sorry, and then I will show you. And let me just see what I'm gonna add to these. Oh, I have so many beautiful sparkles, you guys. I don't want to do too much. I want to be very subtle, I think. I know, me, subtle. It's hard to believe. Because I'm also going to be adding some snow text to the tree branches when I'm all done. So let's just see, let me open this before I have resin all over me. These are glitters from Victoria Wynn Modern Art. They are fine art glitter, so I tend to save these for my finer art pieces, but I'm going to use them today. Let me get my gloves on, and then I'm going to mix. I need to mix this for a good 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to pause you while I mix this. I'm just going to start applying my resin. I'm going to just use the very fancy finger technique. What resin does, I'm just going to put a light layer here, just get it all over. Now, just like glaze, you certainly don't want resin in your holes, or else it will close the holes for your lights. So I'm just going to apply the resin all over. And again, listen, I'm innovating this. I've never done this before. I've never seen anyone do it before. So I'm doing it. You don't have to have a kiln, guys, to do these things. You just need your imagination and a little bit of patience. And you might notice I don't sound like Darth Vader because I didn't find my mask. And again, I went ahead because I was just excited. These are the kind of things I do, but that's okay. If you are though, just so you know, you need to be wearing a mask to protect your lungs. This is very low VOCs, but still, you want to protect your lungs. So it really did not take very much to coat this in resin. I'm only doing a first layer. And because I'm also going to be adding some glitter. Now, if you have a Lazy Susan, which I do somewhere around here, but I didn't find it yet, you can put this on your Lazy Susan and it will work. I could also put it on my cup turner here. I was contemplating doing that, but I am doing some alterations to my turner currently, so I didn't want to get something on there that I couldn't move for, 8 hours or so. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure, set that aside, make sure that I've got resin everywhere. I'm going to flip this around, get the underside here. Thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. Helped me to feed my art addiction. So makes me happy if people are interested in what I'm doing. And I will probably end up selling these little trees. And if you're interested, please just let me know. And I can either sell you what I have, or I can make you up a new one. I've got a cream and gold one outside. Same size, it's a very small one. So cute. You know what, guys? This is gonna be so good. I know, I get so excited. It's all good. Okay, so, good. Resin is on there. It's not terribly thick. What I'm gonna do is take off one of these gloves. On my sweaty hands underneath, I'm going to grab another sip of my ginger ale because I'm super thirsty. Here's my very well used torch. I'm just going to quickly go over that, pop any air bubbles. And then I will be going back in and removing any of the resin from the holes in the stems here. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is really, it's quite beautiful. Okay, so let me get something over here. My catastrophe. It's organized chaos, everyone. It's organized chaos. I don't know if I trust a neat artist. I'm just kidding. I'm just ultra messy. Okay, so this is just a little dental tool. I'm going to go through, and actually some of these, the holes need to be opened up further with a little drill bit, little Dremel, so I'll do that as well. I'm not terribly worried, but I'm just going to go and where I have obvious plugs in the branches, I'm going to take those out. So I'm contemplating something. I bought a new additive for my resin that makes the resin really thick, and you can give it more dimension. I'm not sure. I'm gonna think about that a little bit first. But I was thinking what I could do is put it on the boughs of the trees for snow, which would be really fun. Okay, so now the question is, what kind of glitter do I want to add? Because Lord knows I've got glitter. I don't want it to look cheesy. I want it to look beautiful and classy. So therefore, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle my cotton, it's an iridescent glitter. It's going to be sprinkled just around the tree so it will look like snow. And then the snow text I will put on the boughs of the branches so that it looks just on some areas that the snow has gathered there. Okay. I don't know. I think I told you guys, but I love glitter. It's so true. Okay, so let's just see. Now, the higher up you pour glitter, the more scattered it is. The closer, the denser it is. So I'm gonna start super high up. And actually, let's do this. So let's just see. Just what I'm doing is I'm just tapping the side of the glitter. There we go. I'm letting it fall gently, tiny bits at a time, onto the tree. Oh yeah. When the lights go on this, you guys, it's gonna look so good, if I do say so myself. And the cool thing about this iridescent glitter is that this has like a green undertone to it. You can get some that are more of a red undertone. This one is, as I say, a green undertone. So, can you guys see? Oh, it's looking so good. Okay, these look like, these look like the traditional glazed trees without the hassle of glazing them, you guys. Now, if some of you guys are true diehard glaze fans, that's awesome. That's not a problem at all. But just to let you know that you can get beautiful effects without having to glaze. And I think, just for the heck of it, okay, I'm gonna put the rest of this because I don't want to overdo it, but can you guys see that? Oh, so pretty. Let me turn you down here a little bit. I think what I'll do is I'm going to add some very, very fine champagne color, because the gold that I used is more along the lines of a champagne than the gold that I have over here. So I think I'll just kind of start sprinkling some of that on. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. See guys? So pretty. I hope you guys don't mind I say guys. Some of my people I follow are from the South and they all say y'all. So I feel like I should say, hey y'all. I love it. Okay, y'all. And apparently I have to say bless your heart a lot if I want to be like from the South. So hey y'all, bless your heart. This is so pretty. Oh, I'm not making fun of you guys. I love you. I love listening to you. Okay. Ooh, I don't know. I tell you, glitter makes me freaking happy. Okay. I think that's enough of that. And I might put, let's just do a quick hit it with the heat because it will melt that glitter into the resin. You never want to keep your heat too long in one place. Normally with using heat for resin, you use the heat, it's the carbon dioxide that melts the bubbles, any air bubbles. And you can use it to heat your resin, which in this case I am doing, because I want it to flow and I want it to melt in a little bit. But if you hold it in one place for too long, it will definitely scorch your resin. Okay, so that's good. But because enough is never enough for me, I'm just gonna do this. Put a little bit more kind of everywhere, and then I'm gonna rub that in a little bit. Just so that it's, just so that the glitter is definitely encased in that. Now, of course, we're not drinking from this like we would with a resin tumbler, so I'm not as concerned about having layers and layers and layers of resin on there. It's just basically sealing this. And, oh yeah, see, I can see already the top. As soon as you put resin on top, it gives it a dimension that you just can't get with just glitter sitting on there. Okay, so let's try and pour a little bit more. And I think I might break out my heat gun, because the heat gun, what it will do is it will let the resin spread a little bit, because it heats it, makes it spread, and then I can stop rubbing at it so much. Okay, so let me grab my heat gun. Here we are. And hopefully I won't knock, bend, bang, boom, everything over here, as I tend to have a tendency to do. I am so happy with these, you guys. I think this is going to be it. So, heat gun, low power, moving constantly. Okay, it's going to cause the resin to warm. And what I'm doing is I'm warming it and rotating it. Of course, you want to be very careful that your hand isn't going to be burned. I am holding it at the bottom, but I'm well aware of where the heat gun is and where my hand is, okay? I'm going to set that down. Get some of this resin that has fallen. Okay, I know I don't have gloves on. Again, guys, do what I say. Don't do as I do. You should have gloves on here. But I will make sure that I use alcohol and take this off my hand as soon as possible. I'm just making sure that it is on the underside of this tree. I am so happy with this. Tell me if this helps you guys. Tell me if you are interested in these. Now, alternatively, you can just seal them. You can use like a spray seal. I'll show you what I have here. You can also brush on a sealant as well. Okay, and again, I'm going to go back and I'm going to clear off those holes. Bear with me. I'm just going to get some. Paper towel and alcohol and wipe this resin off my fingers. Okay, be right back. I'm back. Just get my alcohol. And yes, in true fashion, I dropped my paper towel roll. I need someone to just like follow me around and clean up after me. My husband would say, and I spilled alcohol on the floor. My husband would say, that's his job, he does it already. And I can't lie, that's probably true for many things, but not for cleaning up after me in the art department. Okay, I'm just gonna take this paintbrush and kind of wipe off any, I'm using the plastic end of the paintbrush and I'm just wiping off any resin that's dripping there. Good. And then I'll go back in to these little holes. I'm sorry I'm so out of breath, you guys. I'm just like running around like a chicken with my head cut off today. Okay. There we go. I am so excited to show you guys how to do this. So if any of you are coming to my upcoming workshop to make Christmas trees, this is the smallest version I have, and I just got these to try out a few techniques on, and I wanted to, I like to make things myself. I have a tendency to make things and then get tired of them and get rid of them. That's just me. That's my personality. But that's good for everyone else. Okay, so I'm going to take you down with my cracked phone. I don't know if anybody saw my video earlier. I cracked my phone. So sad. I think my husband's going to open up the door in 2 seconds here. Okay. So there's quite a bit dripping off the bottom, so I guess I really didn't need quite so much resin, but I had it mixed up, so I just went for it. Good. Oh yes, glitter, 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 glitter. Makes me so happy. Okay, let me take you. All right, because my phone has been so heated up today, my flash is disabled, but I'm gonna walk this outside and I'm gonna show you guys the magic of resin and glitter. Here we go. Look at that. Oh my God, you guys, it's so nice. Wait till I put in the lights and everything. I'm a happy girl. I'm also dripping resin here. Okay, and there are my other things here, guys. I've got some pumpkins. And I've got a gold and white and cream tree.